People don't react well to coercive measures and fear-mongering.
French is who we are in Quebec. So I think 603 million is not too much to defend our identity.
Quebec's recent action plan to counter what it's calling a decline of French is not sitting well with some in the Anglophone community.
We need to draw attention to this big dollar figure. It's about optics, and I think the government needs to explain that. And the government has shown itself to be more vulnerable on this issue and creating a bit more distrust at a time when it's not faring especially well in the polls.
We are aware that there's a decline here of French in Quebec. It's obvious, and we are fully committed to inverse this decline.
Let's identify measures that will address the worrisome pieces of this and not be fear-mongering on the decline of French.
QLF released the results of a survey earlier this month showing the use of French in public spaces remains stable at 79% since 2007.
It will refer to some data that supports the idea that there's a decline, and it will dismiss data that it doesn't feel supports the decline because the continued iteration of the fact that there is a steep decline, which is what the government and its and influencers continue to insist upon.
Quebec cited data from the 2021 census that showed the percentage of Quebec residents who predominantly speak French at home declined slightly between 2016 and 2021. At the same time, the percentage of Quebec residents whose first official language was English rose to 13% from 12% in the same period, Statistics Canada found.
We're looking at the percentage of francophones on the island of Montreal, and that's declining, hence we're in free fall and so forth. It's not measuring its progress by way of the acquisition of French on the part of those newcomers.
The measure that they seem to be most worried about is the decline of French in the private sphere, which is when we speak to each other in our own homes. And we believe that that is not the business of government.
In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.